Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this meeting at which awards will be conferred on learners of this institute. Our conferring party on the platform consists of, from my left to right, Mr. Des Mahon, Chairman of GMIT governing body, Mr. Michael Carmody, who is the President of the GMIT, and Mr. Michael Hannon, who is Registrar of GMIT. And then close to me is Ms. Coach Noon, Head of the Hotel School. Thank you very much. Now may I call on the President of the Institute, Mr. Michael Carmody, to deliver the conferring address, please.
Good evening. An gédal síos ba bhfuil sa freisin fíorchaoin fáilte chu raibh an cathaoireacht an bord stiúrtha bhur na institúide seo na níl speisialta agus go háirithe ba bhfuil an fáilte raibh siisina céimethe agus mar rinseire agus mar níine go dtí seamanna spanna na deastas seo an tróna. Tá anás orm freisin is go bé seo má chéad bhíon ag freistal ar brunna na deastas seo I GMIT. Ba bhfuil am freisin má chomhardachas a gháil do cathaoireacht nua den bordstúra Des Mahon agus fáilte go ribh chun chéad brunna na deastas freisin. I would like to start by welcoming you, our graduates, your families and guests to this special day in your lives when you will be conferred with your award. On a personal level, it is a great pleasure and an honour indeed for me to return to Galway as President and to attend this first conferring ceremony. And I'd also like to congratulate our new Chairman of our governing body, Des Mahon, on his appointment, and I look forward to working with him in the years ahead. For some of you, today marks the successful completion of your first time in higher education. For others, it marks a continuation of the process, and for others, this may be your last time, for the moment, in GMIT. I would like to acknowledge the efforts and sacrifices made by you and your families in achieving your goals and qualifications, but also the additional challenges faced by some of you in relation to overcoming personal, social, medical, disability or financial barriers in order to achieve success and be conferred here today. While today is a day of celebration, we should also remember that for many of you, it may also bring back to mind memories of close friends or relatives who have died during the past year. The Institute too suffered the loss of our colleagues Leonard Reichenbach and Patricia Kenny. We are presenting the inaugural Leonard Reichenbach Memorial Award for the Best Student in French at the final conferring session tomorrow in honour of our late colleague. Two of our students, Shane O'Connor and Inyo Gorman, also died tragically recently. Our thoughts today are with Leonard, Patricia, Shane and Inya's families and friends. I would like especially to congratulate the first cohort of graduates from the Higher Certificate in Culinary Arts, the Bachelor of Business in Retail and Customer Service Management, the Bachelor of Business in Tourism Management, the Higher Certificate in Business in Tourism, and the Higher Certificate in Arts and Hospitality Studies. I would also like to congratulate the team from the Hotel School who won 24 medals, including 8 gold medals, at the National Catex Exhibition competition earlier this year. To Rachel Lynch and Lisa Ryan, who won the Entrepreneurial Award at the National Third Level Food Innovation Awards competition, and to Anthony Kelly, who was a joint winner of the Aer Lingus 75th Anniversary Culinary Competition. Also noteworthy of mention is that 4 students of the school, representing Fáilte Ireland's Trainee Management Development Programme, won for the very first time in 2011 the 2011 Irish Hospitality Institute National Business Management Game. I would particularly like to congratulate Janine Bentley, who is graduating here today with her BA Honours degree in Hotel and Catering Management, who will be receiving the award for the Outstanding Student of the Year in GMIT this year, which is a tremendous achievement. So just like to congratulate all of those. By Friday evening, 1,849 graduates will have received awards at Higher Certificate, Bachelor Degree, Honours Bachelor Degree, Master's Degree and Doctoral Degree level. There is no doubt that you are graduating in a time of unprecedented change and challenges, both in Ireland and globally. And the rate of change is such that we can no longer predict the future by looking at the past. This change is going to impact on higher education and on your careers as graduates. GMIT is of course affected by these changes. At one level, we are seeing changes in staffing, both in terms of restriction in recruitment, reductions in salary, and increased demands on staff, and retirements. These pose very significant challenges to GMIT, both at an organisational level and indeed at individual staff level. GMIT has an important role to play in providing quality education and in supporting the development of the region. This can only be achieved through the professionalism and dedication of our staff, and I am confident that they will play their part in delivering Ireland's future. A number of staff have retired during the year, and others will be retiring in the next few months. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for their contribution to the Institute over many years and to wish them a long, happy and healthy retirement. GMIT is also witnessing a more diverse student population due to an increase in ethnic diversity in Ireland, more mature students attending, and more part-time students. Equally, a key element of our strategic plan is to increase the number of international students studying at GMIT, particularly those from China, Saudi Arabia, and the Gulf states. Indeed, the first students from Saudi Arabia graduated this year, and we also have students from China graduating with master's degrees in computing, as well as graduates from countries as diverse as Algeria, the Congo, India, Japan, Liberia, Nigeria and Zimbabwe, to name but a few. This not only demonstrates the increasingly diverse population in Ireland, but also reflects the increasing level of international activity in which the Institute is engaged, and the recognition of the Institute as a provider of quality education in international terms. A further illustration of the international dimension to our activities is that this year the School of Business is hosting its first Fulbright Scholar, Dr. Guram Gopal from Elmhurst College in Chicago, and we are participating for the first time in the Erasmus Mundus Science Programme. We also have plans to offer more accredited minor and special purpose awards at undergraduate and postgraduate level on a flexible basis to suit the change in the student cohort and to provide graduates in the labour force with new opportunities to upskill and gain new qualifications through combined work and study formats supporting the government's labour force activation programme. The development and support for entrepreneurship and new and innovative businesses and industries has become a key focus of Irish government and indeed GMIT policy in recent years, and forms one of the 5 pillars of the Institute's strategic plan for the period 2010 to 2015. In the current economic climate, it is even more important that the expertise of the staff of the Institute and our facilities are mobilised to a far greater extent to support the development of new and innovative market-led, high-growth indigenous industries, and in particular to identify and grow those industries and businesses which have the potential to operate in a global marketplace. The natural talent of Irish people to be innovative and shape our destiny must be encouraged to the full. A good example of this is that over 400 people attended a Spirit of Entrepreneurship event on the Castlebar campus in early October. As the west of Ireland is a peripheral region, businesses that can maximise their opportunities through the internet have a particular advantage. Equally, the Galway-Mayo region, with its abundant natural amenities, is a prime location for tourism development and the growth of related small and innovative businesses. We are very fortunate in GMIT to have 2 innovation and business centres, one on the Galway campus and one on the Castlebar campus. The success of the centres can be measured in that 17 companies have transitioned successfully from the centres to date, 160 jobs have been created, 14 high potential startups have been supported, and the centre companies have raised 45 million in investment funding, all of which are very significant achievements. There is no doubt that for you as graduates, this is the most challenging period in Ireland since the 1980s. However, the Ireland of the 80s and the Ireland of 2011 are completely different worlds. The common factor, unfortunately, is that unemployment is high at around 15 to 16%. However, the workforce in Ireland has grown from 1.3 million in 1986 to 2.1 million today. So the range of opportunities is far greater than ever before, and especially in the hotel and catering areas. Having said that, some of you may have to leave Ireland to obtain employment, but you will be doing so with a qualification which is recognised internationally and which is valued worldwide. By comparison, many young people leaving in the 80s did not have a third-level qualification. In 1981, there were just under 6,000 students in the whole Institute of Technology sector, which is about the same as in GMIT today. Maybe to surprise some of the older audience and maybe shock some of the younger audience, the very first commercial PC was only released in 1981. The first mobile phones for commercial use arrived in the mid-80s, but they weighed 10 kilos and cost €4,500, a far cry from the iPhones you probably all have at the moment. And they only began to appear in Ireland in the mid-90s. The World Wide Web, which now we could not live without, was created in 1993 and Google in 1997. It is also a guarantee that Ireland and the world in 2030 will be unrecognisable from where it is today. And many of the jobs you will find yourselves in do not even exist today. In order to keep yourselves employable, you will need to keep your qualifications current and relevant by engaging in lifelong learning. It is also worth noting that employers are as interested in the generic skills you possess as in the discipline-specific skills linked to your degree. Employers want to see whether you are a team player, what your interpersonal skills are like, and your capacity to embrace and to lead change. Furthermore, the future of Ireland and the region will be about encouraging people like you to become entrepreneurs and start your own businesses servicing the needs of a global marketplace. That may well entail taking your qualification abroad now, getting valuable new skills and experience, and returning to Ireland to continue successful careers like many others have done before. We should not forget that the entrepreneurial can-do attitude is a cornerstone of the Irish psyche, and to a large extent, the future is in our own hands. Turning briefly to more general matters, the National Strategy for Higher Education in Ireland has been issued and has been implemented by the Higher Education Authority and the Government. During the year, we signed a strategic alliance with our colleagues in NUIG. which is focusing on collaborating in the areas of programme provision, progression, postgraduate research and shared services. We've also signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Marine Institute in Galway, which is particularly targeted at enhancing our research interests in the marine and renewable energy areas. One significant proposal in the strategy is the creation of a small number of technological universities to be created from the merging of IoTs. We in GMIT are exploring our options with neighbouring institutes and indeed with NUI Galway. We would be concerned if some institutes were unable to progress without consideration of the impact of these changes on the country as a whole. In particular, we would be very concerned if the West of Ireland were to be disadvantaged in this regard, as it would undoubtedly have negative implications for the attraction of foreign direct investment to the region and on the level of educational provision GMIT could provide in the future. But GMIT must also highlight its strengths in order to continue to attract the best students. To this end, we plan to create a Centre for Excellence in Tourism, encompassing our activities in hotel and catering, languages and heritage studies, and to designate the Clúnmara campus as the Galway Centre for the Creative Arts and Media. Equally important, we are designating our Letterfrack campus as a Centre for Excellence in Furniture Design and Manufacturing, in recognition of its international reputation. Of particular interest just at the moment, the new presidential chair, which will be unveiled at the inauguration tomorrow of Michael D. Higgins, was designed by a graduate, John Lee, of the Letterfrack, and the 4 formal lecterns in Áras an Uachtaráin were designed and made by students of Letterfrack. Indeed, I'm sure I'm speaking for all of you here when I offer our congratulations to Michael D. Higgins, and I'm sure he will be a President of Ireland we can all be proud of. Education, of course, is about far more than just achieving results and obtaining a position in the marketplace. Your time with us has given you the opportunity to develop on a personal level through forming long-standing friendships, taking part in sports, societies, or involved in the various civic engagement activities which are very strong in the hotel school, and also gaining independence and confidence which will equip you for the challenges ahead. But today is about celebrating your success. Everyone here today is a success story, and we acknowledge the personal achievement of each individual. For those of you who have left GMIT, at least temporarily, I would like to wish you every success in your future careers, and hope we will be in a position to welcome you back to the Institute in the years ahead. Mar focal score, perhaps in these challenging times, it is worth reflecting on words spoken by President John F. Kennedy many years ago, which I believe are just as relevant today. Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope and dream, which fulfilled can be translated into benefit for everyone and the greater strength of our nation. Finally, I would just like to thank all of you for your attendance and attention here today, and I hope you all have a most enjoyable evening. Good night and Thalif Galer.
Thank you very much, Michael. Now I would like to call on Mr. Michael Carmody again, the President of the Institute, to read the conferring statement, please.
The Harveh an Uachtaráin atá harmagla d'Institut Technológico na Gaillimh Mayo, runam gradam olamórin na Institute atá thréis na caidanna na Cinad na gradam sin a bhaint amach. By virtue of the authority vested in Galway Mayo Institute of Technology, I hereby confer awards on the students of the Institute who have achieved the standards determined for those awards.
Thank you. Now may I call on Mr. Michael Hannon, the Registrar, to confirm that learners of the Institute have achieved the standards determined for national awards.
President, I present to you candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the hotel school and who are worthy of national awards, and I would request you to present their participants to them. I call on Ms. Coach Noon, Head of the Hotel School, to present the candidates for their awards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I introduce the awards that we are presenting this evening, I just wanted to share a couple of points with you. The hotel school continues to grow and grow, and recent data in terms of student enrolment shows we have in excess of 1,000 students in the school at the moment. That is so very encouraging considering the times we live in, and it's so great and wonderful to see students wanting to come back and study different tourism disciplines. In addition, it's also great to see more and more of our students getting jobs in our industry. Many of those jobs in Ireland and some are overseas, but it's very nice to have the choice. And I'm confident that the reason you are getting jobs in the industry is down to a number of groups of people. So I'd like to take this chance in the first instance to thank our staff. You know and I know how incredibly hard all the programme boards work to help you get through your programme and those work placement experiences that you've all encountered. So I'm sure you'll join me in thanking all of the programmes for their help getting you here today. In addition, I want to thank all of the staff in the school, the support staff, the staff in the links office who make a difference. These people go out and they work with their colleagues in industry to help get these placement opportunities and indeed employment opportunities. And without them, we'd really be missing a valuable resource. So my thanks for all their help. And last but by no means least, I very much want to thank our colleagues in industry and Fáilte Ireland. Fáilte Ireland provides a lot of support for students on various programmes in the school, and our colleagues in industry do likewise. Many of them are here today sponsoring awards, which we'll get to a little later. Without their help and support, we would not be able to take part in all the activity we're involved in, so my thanks to all of them. Last but by no means least, I should thank our two heads of department. As you know, Robert and Jerry have done a great job over the last year, and some of you may now be aware that Mr. Robert Dagger has retired. However, we have a new head of department, Mr. Jerry O'Neill, and he's joining me here today. You'll be delighted to know that Jerry is going to have special responsibility for student welfare, so I'm confident the students and I will keep him really busy. Okay, the following programmes are being awarded this evening. The Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management, the Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management Block Release, the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Hotel and Catering Management, the Bachelor of Business in Bar Management, the Bachelor of Business in Culinary Arts, the Higher Certificate in Arts in Culinary Arts, the Bachelor of Arts in Culinary Arts Flexible Learning, the Bachelor of Business in Retail and Customer Service Management, the Higher Certificate in Business in Event Management with Public Relations, the Bachelor of Business in Tourism Management, the Higher Certificate in Business in Tourism, the Higher Certificate in Arts in Hospitality Studies, the Advanced Certificate in Hospitality Studies, the Advanced Certificate in Professional Cookery, the Advanced Certificate in Professional Cookery, the National Apprenticeship Programme, and the Advanced Certificate in Professional Cookery, the Total Immersion Chef Programme. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now may I call on Mr. Jerry O'Neill, my colleague, as Head of Department, to present the programme chairs.
Thank you. Before I present anybody, I would just like to ask the audience if they would mind leaving the clapping and the applause until after each group, rather than applause each individual student. We'll give an opportunity to each group to be presented to the audience so that you can express your appreciation of their endeavours. Okay, firstly I'd like to invite Margaret Gannon up to present the graduates from the Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management.
As Programme Chair of the Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management, I would like to present the following graduands for graduation. Teresa Brown, Robert Daly, Sophia De Courcy, Wayne Devine, Marie Donoghue, Keith Hogan, Shane Hosty, Yinghua Yang, Philip Kyo, Aisling Kildare, Sharon McDermott, McCullough Murphy, Prunchius O'Caron, Patrick O'Malley, Siobhan Power, James Rogers, Magella Ryan, He Shen, Tan Jing, Fiona Terades, Webin Lee, Newman Zeb, Qian Zhang, Wen Zheju, Adriele Evangelista Braz de Concieto, Brendan Quinn. I would like now to invite the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management to stand so we may now applaud your achievements. Biget.
Okay, thank you, Margaret. I now invite Mary Healy to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management block release.
As Programme Chair of the Bachelor of Business, Hotel and Catering Management block release, I would like to present the following graduates for the conferring of their awards. Anwar Ullah, Aoife Collins, Adrian Cronin, Georgia Damien, Mairead Dwyer, Eileen Flannery, Colin Gavin, Carol Griffin, Aaron Kidwell, Colin McDermott, Darren Malloy, Liam Moss, Cyprian Montiano, Arifur Rahman, Jian Shen, Ross Tracy, Gary White, and Peng Yu. I would now like to ask the graduates of Bachelor of Business, Hotel and Catering Management block release to stand so we may applaud your achievements. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mary. As Programme Chair of the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Hotel and Catering Management, the honour falls to me to present the following graduates for graduation. Janine Bartley, Pádraig Bellew, Emer Dillon, Laura Dunn, Tanya Dunn, Anne Fahy, Robert Farraher, Leanne Foley, Coach Gleeson, Tara Hart, Avril Hartigan, Dan Hartman, Martina Henry, James Kane, Jason Kern, Sharon Lenihan, Jared Luskin, Keane McLafferty, David McGing, Sarah McGurty, Margaret McNloba, Maria McNeela, Tara Mean, Anna Mihalova, Rory Murphy, Alan Murray, Jackie O'Brien, Marie Sheridan, Adriele Sousa Santos, Swavomir Tompaliski, sorry, I tried, and Kevin Ward. Now, can I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts Honours Hotel and Catering Management to stand so we may applaud their achievements. I now invite Aidan Luddy to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business and Bar Management.
As Programme Chair of the Bachelor of Business and Bar Management, I would like to present the following graduates for graduation. Evander Brennan, Elaine Byrne, Simon Clunan, Aileen Gill, Simon King, Tara Kitson, Michael Maxwell, Seamus O'Keefe, James O'Toole, Bruno Oliveira, Michelle Reynolds, David Stetson, Martin Tieplin, and Goha Yan. Can I now ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Bar Management to stand so we may applaud their achievements?
Now, may I ask Sadie Devlin to present the graduates from the Bachelor of Business and Culinary Arts.
As Programme Chair for the Bachelor of Business and Culinary Arts, I would like to present the following graduates for graduation. Lauren Cooney, Alison Dale, Patrick Dolan, Ala Emanuelova, Chai Goching, Laura Ho, Graham Lane, Rachel Lynch, Matthew Matthews, Tracy Murtagh, Robert Nyland, Ryan O'Donnell, Alan Prendergast, Katrina Quinn, Lisa Ryan, Can I now ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Culinary Arts to stand so we may now applaud your achievements.
Thanks, Sadie. I now invite Anne Flanagan-Kelly to present the graduates for the Higher Certificate in Arts in Culinary Arts.
As Programme Chair for the Higher Certificate in Arts, Culinary Arts, I would like to present the following graduates for graduation. Yulia Bablikova, Alan Barrett, William Beattie, Yassine Basufa, Kevin Byrne, Brian Collins, Sheila Corcoran, Owen Dignan, Jack Gollier, Darren Grady, Julianne Geehan, Carmel Hartigan, Vidas Juskaveskis, Joseph Kanye, Paul Kelly, Setembisu Kumalo, Tara Lamb, Jordan Lee, Michael McGaugh, Emma Morrison, Michelle Nyland, Eric O'Shaughnessy, Adrian Paksinski, Michael Robbie, Thomas Ryan, Neftali Villanueva, James Wall, Lazar Zabar, Andrew Zabsik. I now ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Arts, Culinary Arts to stand so we may applaud your achievements.
Thank you, Anne. I now call on Richard Nielsen to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Arts in Culinary Arts Flexible Learning.
As Programme Chair of the Bachelor of Arts in Culinary Arts Flexible Learning, I'd like to present the following graduates for graduation. Margaret Carey, Patricia Casey, Ulrich Hosch, Tom Joyce, Jeanette Carney, Shauna Kennedy, Szilard Kovacs, Rachel Lynch, Louise Moran, Morgan Mulcurran, David Ralph, Bastian Sawatitsky, Laura Sweeney Scully, Anton Sevenzavitsky, and Chatiro Yakarvo. Can I now ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Culinary Arts, Flexible Learning to stand so we can now applaud your achievements.
Thanks, Richard. I now ask Orla O'Doherty to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business in Retail and Customer Service Management.
As Programme Chair for the Bachelor of Business in Retail and Customer Service Management, I would like to present the first ever graduates of this programme for graduation. Niamh Bracken, Laura Cameron, John Carney, Colin Concannon, Sarah Conneely, Elaine Connolly, Kevin Coyne, Sarah Egan, Patrick Fleming, Marie-Claire Gannon, Paul Harney, Emma Hines, Rachel Kane, Jean Kelly, Shauna Kelly, Michelle McInerney, Sandra Mitchell, Clodagh Mulvaney, Alma Murphy, Ntombi Ngube, Trina Nicurran, Deirdre O'Connell, Bernice O'Connor, Michael O'Dwyer, Declan Rowan, Stephen Rush, Maureen Toher. Can I now ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Retail and Customer Service Management to stand so we may now applaud your achievements.
Thank you, Orla. I would like to present the following graduate from Higher Certificate in Business and Event Management with Public Relations, Mary Hancock, for graduation. I now invite Maria Murphy to present the graduates from the Bachelor of Business in Tourism Management.
As Programme Chair of the Bachelor of Business in Tourism Management, I'd like to present the first ever graduates of this programme for graduation. Nizam Bullitt, Louise Conlon, Siobhan Crowe, Emma Elwood, Aoife Feeney, Marion Giblin, Paul Holland, Taiwo Joaquin, Aisling McNamara, Karen Moran, Elaine Morgan, Kieran Murphy, Lisa Ninori, Katharina Pietruk, Lorraine Porter, Emer Smith, Bojana Stenek, Laura Walsh. I would now like to invite the graduates of the Bachelor of Business and Tourism Management to stand so that we can applaud your achievements.
Thanks, Maria. Can I ask Suzanne O'Reilly to present the graduates from the Higher Certificate in Business and Tourism?
As Programme Chair for the Higher Certificate in Business and Tourism, I would like to present the following graduates for graduation. Miriam Bandu, Natalie Burcheva, Yugachi Inanu, Kieran Fall, Catherine Nibjansky, and Ashu Nurjani. Can I now ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Business with Tourism to stand so we may applaud your achievements.
Thank you, Suzanne. I now ask Jean Raftery to present the graduates from both the Higher Certificate in Arts in Hospitality Studies and the Level 6 Advanced Certificate in Hospitality Study.
As Programme Chair of the Higher Certificate in Arts Hospitality Studies, I would like to present the following graduates for graduation. Tilia Dewu, Mark Kelly, John McGee, Margaret Nanmayew, Can I now ask the graduates of the Higher Cert in Arts in Hospitality Studies to stand so we may applaud your achievements? As Programme Chair of the Advanced Certificate in Hospitality Studies, I would like to present the following graduate for graduation. Jessica O'Neill. Can I now ask the graduate of the Advanced Certificate in Hospitality Studies to please stand so we may applaud your achievement.
Well done, Jessica. Okay, I would like to present the graduates from the Level 6 Advanced Certificate in Professional Cookery for graduation. Damien Flannery. Sinead McCormick. Now, may I ask the two graduates of the Advanced Certificate in Professional Cookery to please stand up so we may applaud your achievements. I now call on Cormac Handy to present the graduates for the Advanced Certificate in Professional Cookery, the National Apprentice Programme, NAP.
As Programme Chair of the National Apprenticeship